Hi, I'm Chris Roberts. I am the managing partner here at the Roberts Tax Group located in downtown Torrington. What I wanted to talk to you about today was tax planning. Now you may say, I don't need any tax planning. I work for somebody, I get a W-2, my spouse works for somebody, we got a house, we got a couple kids, we're pretty simple. You'd be surprised at how beneficial tax planning can be for somebody in that situation. A lot of times when we have clients that come in, we'll review their withholding from their jobs in order to make sure that the withholding is appropriate. Now, a lot of people this last tax season got some really ugly surprises come April 15th because they realized their withholding had changed throughout the year and they didn't realize it. And those folks who expected a large refund either got a much smaller refund or maybe perhaps they even owed. And so tax planning can help avoid that kind of situation. What we do is we'll calculate what your expected tax liability will be for the year, and we'll make sure that your withholding is appropriate. A lot of times if you change jobs, you get a raise, you get a bonus, these all impact obviously your tax liability and your withholding. So we want to make sure your withholding is appropriate. A lot of times life events will impact your taxes. Perhaps you got married, or you bought a house, or you got divorced, or you had another child, or perhaps you inherited money, or you sold stock. All of these things impact what you consider a simple return, and it really can mess up the works come April 15th when taxpayers aren't prepared if they end up owing or not owing. So it's always beneficial to have some tax planning done. We recommend doing tax planning towards the end of the summer, maybe in August or September, because in that way we've got a good chunk of the year that's already gone by and our numbers become more accurate. However, if you have a life event change happening earlier in the year, then that's when you should reach out for tax planning. Perhaps maybe you got married in May or June, or perhaps you had an addition to your family, or maybe you went back to school and now you're going to have tuition. So if you have one of these life-changing events, that's a good time to reach out to have some tax planning done. Or if everything's pretty status quo for the year, maybe you can wait until the end of August, beginning of September. But it's always a good investment of your time and a little bit of money to have some tax planning done, because we don't want to just look at what your refund is or your balance due, but we want to get that tax liability down as low as we possibly can. If you want some more information, you can find us on the web at www.rtg.tax, or you can even find us on Facebook. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.